in the many countries represented at this summit, as well as the world leaders and scholars gathered here, we see both the great variety and incredible unity of the Ummah. We are all of us united by our Islamic faith. At the same time, we bring diverse experiences and unique ideas to the table. This diversity can only serve to enrich the conversation, offer new perspectives on challenges common to the Islamic world, and improve our understanding of the national and regional difficulties so that we might better support one another. But for the families and individuals who have fled their country out of desperation and in fear of their lives, whether from Palestine, Syria, Afghanistan, Iraq, or from other countries decimated by war and persecution, they cannot wait for enduring solutions that may take years or even may never come. Their struggle, quite simply, is just to survive. So what can we do for the refugees and the displaced who are most in need of our help? Because at present, in my opinion, the harsh reality is that Islamic nations simply are not doing enough. That is not to say that no Muslim countries are doing their share to alleviate the crisis. Indeed, Turkey is currently hosting over 4 million refugees, more than any other country. The Lebanon is hosting 1.5 million refugees. With a population of 5.9 million, that is the highest number of refugees per capita. But the Muslim world could do much more, particularly as it develops and grows in wealth and power. Many Muslim majority nations are more affluent now. Many more of us could therefore be working much harder to raise awareness, to contribute to the global dialogue, and to provide the financial and material support that humanitarian aid efforts so desperately need. This is an issue which I've spoken in the past, particularly in relation to the Syrian crisis. What we have witnessed in that crisis is Syrians desperate to seek refuge, not in nearby Muslim nations, but instead in Europe. In this sense, our focus on development at this summit has huge potential to improve the lives of Muslim refugees the world over. As Muslims, it is my sincerest hope that we can lead the way in helping our nationless brothers and sisters rather than lag behind. Summits such as this, which build bridges between Islamic nations across the world, could act as a springboard for Muslim countries to act more earnestly to tackle the problem. In this spirit of global togetherness and shared responsibilities, I applaud to announce, and I'm pleased to announce, as reflected in the declaration agreed to by the nations gathered here, that at its next gathering, this KL Summit will henceforth be known as the Perdana Dialogue. This, I believe, is a hugely significant name change, reaffirming this summit's commitment to the power of collaboration and conversation, while at the same time emphasizing the responsibility that befalls us all to ensure that the outcomes of these discussions are implemented without delay. I hereby declare the KL Summit 2019 closed. Thank you.